Hello, 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 Yvette Sojourner here. Yvette Sojourner here. Welcome. Listen, if you haven't already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. How is all this goodness going to be spread across the YouTubers and the interweb? This is the place in the space where luxury meets authenticity. Listen to me, listen to me. This is the last stop, the last leg of our road trip. Yes, and it has been such a fabulous ride. I am just saying I am excited to wrap everything up, especially as beautifully as everything has happened. I am just going to put it out there. As you could tell today, there's no jewelry. There's no jewelry, yes, and that is intentional. It is actually a spa day. So perfect, right? We arrived yesterday. Today we get to relax, Tomorrow we are on the way back to our home French countryside. With that being said, no jewelry, because when I go to the spa, it is just unnecessary. It is unnecessary. Let me show you the view. So today, let's get into this video. I wanted to hop on here real quick to do just a quick review of my new Kelly Elan. Yes, it is time. I have to say this bag has not disappointed. If you have not watched the unboxing or the reveal of this bag, you definitely should check it out. It has not disappointed. Look at that color. It is in Bordeaux. I love this bag so much. I have been carrying it since Marseille. Yes, I have been carrying it almost every day on a regular basis, with and without the strap. I love having the option and the freedom. Now, let's get into this bag. I'm going to say the first thing that comes to mind is what happened last night, and that is with the strap. So let me show you the strap. You slide it in this little slot and then you snap it in, right? What happened and what I noticed last night is it was turned like so. Let me see underneath here. So it was turned, it's kind of like that. So it twisted, the strap twisted. The reason I was able to catch it before we left is because the Hermes logo was showing. And I was immediately like, what is that about? I stopped and I at first just kind of just turned the strap. It did not immediately turn back as it did there. Instead, I had to undo it and untwist it. So that is just something minor, but something definitely to keep in mind. The other difference with this bag is I noticed with the leather, this is a Chevre leather, but so is my Mini Constance. And what I am noticing between the two is that this bag, the Kelly Elan, is so much thinner in the build than the Mini Constance or the Constance period, correct? So as you can see, look at the width, the thickness of this bag in comparison to the Kelly Elan. That is definitely something you should keep in mind if you're interested in adding the Kelly Elan to your wardrobe. It is just built differently than the Constance. The Constance has more structure. It is firmer. It's just very, very different bags. Now, with that, I will also add, as I stated, I have been carrying this bag every day. So let me share with you what is inside of my bag. Now, normally I would have my phone. So my iPhone 15 Plus Pro, My Anchor battery pack goes everywhere with me because I have to create content for you all. My Dior lip oil always. My Chanel hand lotion. And of course, my Prada handkerchief holder. The only other thing in here is my Carry purse holder, which, interesting enough, I have not been able to use a ton because a lot of the restaurants we have gone to have had real thick tablecloths. So thank goodness a majority of the places we have frequented and went to on this trip have had the bag stool or the bag chair. So that was perfect. So those are all the items that were in my Kelly Elan. So it is very, very spacious. I have to give it credit for that. I love that because I can carry all of my essentials and everything else I need. The only thing I'm going to share regarding that is, once again, because the leather is so thin, I don't know if you see that, but there is just a minor crease right here. And that is from just putting different things in a bag. This is something I think is important to share with all of you, because if you're interested in adding this to your wardrobe, you should know that you cannot overstuff or pack this bag. You have to be mindful as far as how much you can put into it. Now, it feels, when you get it, it feels like you could put a lot into it because it is very giving, right? You can put a lot into it, but you do risk the creasing. Whereas with a more structured bag like my Constance or my Mini Constance here, you can't put a lot into it because it won't let you. This one, on the other hand, will definitely allow you to, but you are running a risk by doing so. So just something for you to keep in mind. Outside of that, it has been fabulous. The Kelly Elan does not have feet. I'll just go over that real quickly again. And it does not have a top handle. I have had no issues with it not having a top handle or feet, but once again, I'm in Europe. So when we are out and about, we get the bag stool, okay? So you can nestle, just put your bag on that as you're having a meal, which is very beneficial. I really do appreciate that. So yeah, that is it. I have been in love with this bag. As I said, it is in Bordeaux, my favorite color. It has just paired perfectly with everything that I've brought. It just works. I cannot wait to carry this in Paris. Yes, that appointment is coming up. I am so excited. I cannot wait to share with you how that goes. If the Kelly Elan is a quarterback, if it will count against me, who knows? All I know is I'm going to show up and then come back and share with you so that you know, and I am waiting for the story. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for that story so that I can let you know all the deets and all the tea as far as how that goes. So look out for that video. Yes, it will be next unless something else happens. I don't know. Hubs has not disappointed. This entire trip this year has been amazing. I cannot even complain about anything. Now the road trip, listen, you already know how I feel. I don't have anything else to say, but because Hubs loves it, honey, listen, I will endure. And because at the end of every day, I'm in a fabulous location, in a fabulous chateau, I am not complaining. Do you hear me? Okay, so with that being said, I'm gonna hop off here because I need to, do a little more resting and get prepared for the spa and then dinner. Thank you, as always, for joining me. Until next time.